A lot of my clients didn't even know this exists. They're like, wow, that's amazing. It's kind of fancy. Hello everyone, welcome to my new channel. My name is Chloe Jean. I'm a style coach from London, and I help entrepreneurial women be more bold and unique with their style so their personal brand can be more powerful and recognizable. So today's video is going to be about shopping. More importantly, how you can make the most from the sales. And by this, I mean saving yourself time, energy, and money. As a style coach, part of my job is personal shopping and accompanying women on shopping trips to help them save exactly those things. To help them maximize their time, maximize their budget, and get items that they are going to be wearing time and time again. So that's what I want to do in this video, is help you to do the same thing. And this is not just for the January sales. This could be for any sales. This video is going to be split into two parts: preparation and the shopping itself. And why I say that is because preparation is just as, if not more important than the shopping itself. Why I can have really successful shopping trips, and in 4 hours, women are so surprised at how much we've got for the budget that we've got it, in the time that we've got it, is because of preparation. I do a hell of a lot of preparation, and I'm going to walk you through my process of how I personally do it: declutter and inventory. So this sounds probably very, very boring, but it's so necessary, because you need to know what is in your wardrobe before you can determine what you're going to buy. If you plan to just go shopping in the sales and just get what you want to get, most of the time you are going to end up wasting money and you're not going to wear the items during the year. I usually do a wardrobe detox or a wardrobe edit with my clients before we go shopping. And what we do is we go through the wardrobe, we figure out what's in there, what suits them, what doesn't suit them, and what they're missing, and really what they need to tie everything together. So I also do this in my own shopping trips. I figure out what 5 to 10 pieces are going to pull everything together and make me be able to wear my clothes more. Really, you want to optimize your wardrobe for the year. And then you're gonna make a list. Usually about 3 to 5 items. I wouldn't go too much on this because you don't need to. Don't underestimate how fast the time goes on a shopping trip. And if you need to, you can always shop for the rest online. Like if you really feel that you need 25 items, just think, what are the 10 items that I need to try on? And the rest of them, you can just buy them online. Make a plan. So whichever shopping center that you're going to go to, you want to look at the stores that will be best for the items that you need. And then you need to look at the floor plan if you need to go on the website and come up with a plan for the shops that you're going to go to, what order they're in. The idea with this is that you want to make it as efficient for yourself as possible. Like we said, we want to save you time, energy, and money. And this one really is for the time and the energy. Dress accordingly. This is important because this also saves you lots of energy. What people don't realize a lot of the time is that you get really hot shopping because you're trying a lot of things on and moving around a lot, and you can get flustered quite easily. So I would wear something that's easy to take on and off. Slip-on shoes, a dress, maybe a pull-on jumpsuit, jeans, or preferably leggings, and like a t-shirt, nothing long-sleeved. Always wear flats. Don't think that you can go shopping in heels. It's just not practical. For bags, I usually like to wear something like a crossbody or a shoulder bag. Not too big, but big enough to hold water and nuts or some other kind of snack. Or my favorite thing to wear is also a backpack, because you can fit quite a lot in there, and it's just on your back, and it is quite easy to walk around just wearing a backpack. It's not cumbersome, you're free, you're clear, you're gonna have a nice shopping trip. Shop at the best time. And this is because you don't really want to be shopping at the same time that all the crowds are. It's just gonna be swimming with people, and when there's a lot of people in the stores, it's just so overwhelming. The best times for that over Christmas, I would say, is in the first week of January. You don't really want to go at the 26th or the 27th, simply because the sales start then, and you'd be surprised how busy it gets. So the first week of January is always preferable. For any other sales during any other time of the year, I would say during the week is best. In the mornings is better than in the evenings. But if you have to go on the weekend, I would say go in the mornings when the shopping centre opens. It starts to get busy around 2 or 3 in Westfields, London anyway, which is where I do most of my shopping trips. So I usually start around 10 or 11. We get a good 4 to 5 hours. Around 2 to 3, it starts to get busy. Now we're to the shopping part. So here are the tips for shopping. When you get there, you want to do 3 things to have the best shopping trip. You can't skip these, but honestly, I think if you want to have a really good shopping trip, I think you should do these 3 things. So first of all, take your cash out. If you have a budget and you need to stick to it, take a specific amount of cash out that you need, because it'll be easier for you to stick to it. When I'm with clients and they have a budget, I usually do the adding up in my head, but if you're not used to that, it's just easier to just have the cash, and then you can keep a tab on how much you've spent and how much you have left. It just makes it so much easier for you. I'm not sure if other shopping centres have these services. I know they do at Westfield, so that's why I'm recommending Westfield. The next thing you want to do is go down to the concierge at Westfield and put your coat down there. If you did bring a big bag, like if you couldn't get around that and you brought a big cumbersome bag, then I would say leave that down there, leave your coat down there. You just want to be free, especially in the winter in London when it gets so cold outside that you have to wear a coat and a scarf and just be so wrapped up. But then you don't want to wear that in the shopping centre. Just take it to the cloakroom. It costs like £2 to £3, but it's definitely worth it. It gives you so much better shopping trip. I do this with all my clients. And then the next thing is to get hands-free shopping. If you're going to be doing a big shopping trip, then get hands-free shopping. A lot of my clients didn't even know this exists. They're like, wow, that's amazing. But what they do is for about £15, they will take 10 shopping bags. You just go, you pay your money, you give them a little card thing, and the concierge will come and collect your bags. And at the end of the day, you just go and collect all your bags. You don't need to walk around with bags. You don't need to do anything. It's kind of fancy. Like, you want to have a good shopping trip. You want to be thinking clearly, crystal clear. Focus will get you the results that you want. And so I just think that these things will just make the day so much better for you. And I definitely think it's worth it for a few extra pounds. So, next tip. For the next 4 to 5 hours, you just want to be laser focused and work down your list. Do not stop for lunch. Do not stop to do anything else. Just find those items for the next 4 hours. The reason I say this is because I've been on a lot of shopping trips, and when you stop, your energy just drains. You realize how tired you are. If you've been having a really successful shopping trip and then you stop, it's not the same again. So you don't want to break that momentum. You don't want to invite chaos into your shopping trip. Just buckle down for those 4 hours. You can do it. I know you can. You really just want to focus, stick to the plan. This is so important. You have a plan. You have a list. You know the order of shops that you're going to go to, and you have a plan. Just do that. If you see a store that you want to go to, or if you see an item that isn't on your list that you like, just put it aside for now and just say, look, this is what I'm doing for the next 4 hours. And if I want to go to that store afterwards, or if I want to pick up that item afterwards, then I can. One of 2 things will happen. Either you'll completely forget about it, in which case it didn't really mean that much anyway, or you can't stop thinking about it and then you go back to the store. But either way, you will have done your 4 hours, got what you needed to get, and then if you get anything extra, if you have any money left over in the budget, then that's just a bonus. Do not be fooled by bargains. When shopping, you can sometimes get so distracted and you're in a very flustered mindset, and you end up buying things in the sales that you wouldn't normally buy just because of the commotion of everything. But you need to ask yourself 3 questions. 1, is it my size? And this seems so basic, but sometimes in the sale you can be like, oh, well, it's not quite my size, but there's only one left and it's really cheap. Do not be fooled by that. Only buy items that are your size, your actual size. Try them on. Is it comfortable? Can I move around in it? Like, your clothes are for wearing. So standing in the mirror and looking at yourself isn't going to do much good. When I go shopping, I do lunges, I walk around, I jump. I need to know that these clothes are going to hold up in everyday situations, because if it's not comfortable, you are not going to wear it. I'm going to repeat that again. If it is not comfortable, you are not going to wear it. And this is the major reason why people end up buying things that they do not wear throughout the year, because it looks good, but it's not practical and you're not going to wear it. Is it flattering? This is really, really important, and a lot of people come to me for specifically this reason. They don't know what suits them, really. You want to know what colors are flattering for you, which shapes are flattering for you, even which styles are flattering for you. And having a knowledge of this just makes it much easier, and it means that you're not going to buy things that you're going to hate down the road because you know it's flattering for you. So do not be swayed by the fact that it's a bargain. Does it really flatter you? Does it feel good on your body, and does it look good? So now we've come to the last tip. Does it fit your signature style? This is more about if it fits your personal brand and your personal style. I do this thing with my clients where we have 3 style words, and this makes it easier for them to choose items when they're out shopping. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in the next video, but having a signature style just makes it easier for you to go in a store and know what works for you. You know instantly. You know what is missing for your wardrobe, what you need to pull everything together. It just makes everything so simple. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about how to find your signature style, and how I do this for my clients, and how I can help you with it too. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I come out with that video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you very, very soon. I hope you have a really, really good shopping trip.